Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some AP Ezreal into a Lux. Playing AP Ezreal is all about landing our E onto people because that's what we max first with our W. The early game versus a Lux, she has better range than us with her E and it's easier to harass when I go for minions. She's just clearly looking for it. But if I can get these with her being so far away, that means that she's not even going to try to harass me, which is awesome. Try to go for random fish of a Q, but I just messed it up. We're still going to auto-attack her because even though she's going to get the passive trigger off, I can't prevent that, so we might as well just trade back. We do have Ignite advantage, and as you can see, like, I still have a Doran's Blade start, so I still deal quite a bit. She just did not pop her either, and that could have hit me. So not bad for the early game so far. She also messed up a little bit of the farming, so I'm not going to be as far behind as I probably should be here. I'm just going to get the minions through this. I know that she'll hit me, but this is still okay because I was able to secure most of it and still get one Q off in the end. We almost have our W, so we can actually start doing the trading pattern that triggers the electrocute, because you can usually trigger electrocute versus melees kind of easily, but mages it's kind of tougher. Because we want to land W and do an electrocute trigger, especially after she uses her ability, but I am also an Ezreal, so she's just dead. I took a turret shot. Oh, the minions. It doesn't hurt that bad, though. I think we're okay, just barely. Graves got a double kill, so that means he was bot side. So yeah, literally all I did was just reach my spike of having all of my abilities. I landed W, eat into her. I'm still an 80 character, like, especially during the early game where we have the bonus attack speed when I land abilities, so my auto attack speed is pretty good. And usually having Q to finish feels pretty good, so she didn't really have a way to escape. The reason why she didn't even burn Flash is because there was truly no way to survive. She was screwed. I was already way too far ahead of the distance, and she used her snare recently, so she can't lock me down besides using E. But if she uses E on me, it's not going to deal enough damage to ever punish me that badly. And this is great because with AP Ezreal, we usually play him as like an assassin early game where we really go hard for winning lane because it doesn't feel that challenging to usually win lane versus people who are not tanky. Tanky characters are really tough to lane against, but the squishy ones are super easy. Whenever we miss our W, we just back away. And then we just use our Q to try to reset it. And we just do it again. And every single time we miss, it's okay. We land Q onto her. She threw her shield. She'll put down ward inside the middle of the lane. If I left this wave to help this guy, I could maybe help kill the Graves, but it would maybe cause me to miss so much farm, though. But this Graves is really overcommitted, so it looks like it's going to be okay. I'm also going to get a shutdown from that, and I have blue buff now. So, of course, it was, like, super worth. I just lost, like, 4 minions worth of EXP. But in the end, I could use that I had first shove, kind of, to rotate to it. Plus, also, I was just looking at his positioning and reacting to it. W misses again. That's okay. She misses her E pretty badly here. She will land Q, but if she steps up, then I just will go for an electrocute trigger. So as you can see, even though she landed her Q, she already used her, like, main damage move kind of recently. Also, she wants to base, but I'm kind of healthy. And also, she has no mana, like literally none. Even if Grave shows up, she can't help him at all. So if I just leave the wave like this, wow, a minion hit me. She is forced to stay. She's even staying even though she's super low. Because she was worried about missing that much farm. That being said, though, it's difficult for me to actually punish completely, though. Even if she lands this, she doesn't have her R because she doesn't have enough mana. Again, the mana is such a big issue, so I'm just trying to abuse that really hard to make her panic. Because if she panics, I might be able to kill. If that W made a noise that it hit somebody, I probably would have just immediately went for it, because that means she would be there. Okay, she will just get the back wave. Oh, she stuck around. Okay, I really thought that she was basing, but she decided to stay again. she decided to stay for that one single minion. Okay, I'll just try to shove in this next wave. Let's hope that me using my E won't get me killed. We saw that Graves just got the dragon. The Karthus ultimate, whoa, she's getting even lower now. Man, she just never wants to base. Okay, I mean, I really do want to kill her, but, I mean, I don't want to sacrifice my life for it. So we'll just E towards her, Ignite, flash out. Was it necessary flashing? I'm not really sure. I saw the Q being channeled, so she was going to throw a snare at me, and I didn't want to get locked down underneath turret. In the end, we can just play safer without the flash for a little bit, and the outcome was still really, really good, because we are just, like, continuing to build our lead against this guy. My buy is absolutely gigantic. Like, I'm gonna be so fed when I come back. Gunblade is so soon. When I finish Gunblade, I will be able to, like, maybe one-shot her depending on how fed I get. Because if you get this type of advantage on Ezreal, you can start doing some really stupid stuff with your trading pattern. Because your damage gets really high after Gunblade since you're dipping into double scaling. She just messed up her ability. Tristana's like trying to kill bot side. I just hit her with one W plus E and she lost most of her HP. I do have my ultimate. I was gonna maybe look to see if I can ulti somebody bot side. I can maybe keep this frozen. I did take some damage. That's okay. I still have a potion. I still have a little bit of lifesteal. Yeah, nobody's even low bot side, huh? To land an Ezreal ultimate like this is tough. Electrocute trigger, she's 1 HP. If I just throw out the ultimate, she'll just sidestep it, so that's why I'm not even throwing it. She'll just miss the cannon, probably. I'm just gonna throw it straight down mid now. It might hit her in base, maybe. Okay, she did not base just yet. She maybe is still sticking around, or she did base, and then if she did base, she'll just miss this wave. Karthus did have ultimate, and he did use it. I do have a full Gunblade now, so let's just go get it. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. Now is the spike where it gets kind of crazy. We have really good Omnivamp, so the amount of sustain that I'm going to have inside a lane is nuts. Also, if I sell this, I can buy a Dark Seal, because I probably have enough sustain with this Gunblade that I probably don't need it. Looks like top lane is slightly losing, Karthus is doing great, bot lane slightly losing. The total amount of kills on both sides is very equal. I wish I could ulti that guy top. She just randomly used her ability, what? Pyke was currently doing a roam play, and Nami was pretty overextended, so I just immediately went for it. Dang it, dude. I'm gonna have to, like, sack minions just to go to this fight, and I can't even get that single one, too. But it might be worthwhile. Dang, that was also super close to landing. Yeah, I just sacked so much, dude. Oh, well. Never know if maybe Pyke would have found a better angle to catch somebody. Nonetheless, I mean, it's not going to, like, ruin the game. We already have quite a big advantage for ourselves. I can definitely stop this. We can go. I'm down. We can't do it without our teammates being here. My burst is not enough ever to get them. I have to land my ability to do it. My ultimate will hit both of them, so they'll get down to 1 HP. I did land my W hit. I just ignite that guy to kill him. This guy's gonna go for me. I only have a little bit of Omnivamp, so it's not gonna really sustain me very well, but we can maybe fight him. I just auto-attack. That guy dies. And he dies too. So, was good. We played it very slow. Just go for, like, whoever's in front of us. Even if my combo isn't available for the E, we can still, like, land W and then just auto-attack to trigger it, and it still does, like, plenty of damage that way. So we're getting, even more fed by a lot. The Lichbane spike, if we can build way before other people have items in the game, will truly open up the... I will kill every single squishy with one single trading pattern. 100 to 0 without my R. Your R does deal a lot, but it's actually not really needed. Ouch. That hurts, dude. I'll just get one more minion, and then we'll just leave. I'm not really happy about being in this lane, so we'll just dip out. I already need to spend my cash, and I don't want to accidentally throw away my advantage that I have. So let's just build the Blasting Wand. We'll also go for a, we can build an Amp Tome. We can just, like, be slower to get back in a lane. That's okay. She is missing. I'm just gonna, like, spam ping that she's missing, but sometimes I have no idea which direction she went, and she could be everywhere. She could be bot lane or top lane, so I don't want to ping either of them specifically. She used her Q and her E. I'm just worried about Graves ganking me right now. That guy's not even low top. Wow, he got crushed. Karthus ultimate is going bot side. Nami dies. Oh, nice. The Graves might die too? Huge play. I think that Lux might be around here. I had a feeling that she was. I wonder if there's even a way for me to rotate over to help kill. I missed my abilities. Doesn't really matter, though. The rest of my teammates are here. So we just continued rotating onto her because if Lux disappears from mid, and she recently took a base, why on earth would she base again unless she's trying to finish an item, or she's still doing that roam, and it probably was to bot side, because the fight was breaking out so hard. So if I just rotate over, I can, like, really help out. Nice. I just don't kill her with one single hit. I gave 1,000 gold to her, but I mean, I'd have to face so many people there. Darn. Did I have my Ignite up and I just didn't use it, or did it just come up? I did get to kill the Wukong, which is kind of nice. Nice, and he got that kill as well. Not bad. Definitely sucks that I died, and also sucks that Karthus died. But again, we already have that gigantic advantage, and we're still kind of chilling. Lichbane is right around the corner for us. Kind of gave them a huge amount of gold. She's probably just going to play super far away, right? Man, I really don't want to flash for you. Fine, I will. Gosh, I don't like using flash for a kill. That's, like, not even worth a... I think I got 250 gold or something. I don't like doing that. But it's fine. At least we'll get a little bit of Darkseal stacks. A little bit of pressure. Sometimes we can take this pressure during a death timer and, like, go somewhere else and help out the team in a good way. Otherwise, I can get a good base timer off and a good wave shove with the kill. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to leave. I don't like chucking my ultimate just randomly at people, even though it can hit people for like half their HP. Usually they just base, and it's on cooldown for a long time, because the cooldown's super long, even if you spam Q on waves. But I can use it like now, because they are shoving so hard, That'll probably hit some of them, maybe? No one! It hit the minions, though. This Wukong super aggressive, kills my teammate. Karthus, like, kind of ulties. I'm on the way. Still looking like a fine fight, honestly. I just did massive damage to Nami with my E there. I'll just gunplay this guy. Wish it could have been a outcome where there was less deaths, but nonetheless, it still was good cleanup, and we can pressure their base really hard. Because we have Lichbane and our W, we take turrets so fast. So I can just take this here, probably, I think. Let's just grab it with our teammate. Still farming okay. We see that that person's there. The Lux was looking for my teammate, but they did not pick them. We can go Storm Surge. I usually go Death Cap next, but I'm already so fed that I'm down to get a pen item instead. Oh, Zeri died. Wait, what? But how? We saw where everybody was. What did he get hit by? Did she just, like, super disrespect the Lux? Huh. Alright, well, I guess we just lose Rift now. Karthus doesn't have ult, and Pyke doesn't have ult. Yeah, it's just gone. I wish that I could contest. This Wukong's kind of strong, dude. Also, he can jump on me pretty easily. You can see that he already was trying to do it there, which is wild to me. He just wants to jump in immediately. They're both 1. I literally chunked both of them down to like 1 HP here. Okay. The Wukong in a 1v4 can still trade versus me. I was not worth a shutdown anymore. So I think it's okay. Because we did get Flash and Ultimate from him. Dragon is coming up at a pretty bad timing for me to be there, though. I had a feeling that if I gunbladed him, he might jump on me, but all of my teammates are here, and we know that the other 2 people probably wouldn't rotate because they were so low, and it's really risky. I was hoping that I would just barely survive with all of the DPS of my teammates. I wasn't planning on dying, but it turns out that he can actually just dish out that much to the point that it doesn't matter if my teammates are there with me. Getting to this fight's gonna be rough. Dang, they even use Rift Herald to escape, too. I'm pretty sure that this is, like, not a winnable fight no longer, right? Maybe? Graves is here. I really wanted to go in, but I wasn't confident that any of my teammates would go in if I eat on him, so that's why I didn't even bother trying. I just chunked Nami down to 1 HP. I'm just dead to Wukong. Pyke is unable to do anything here. Darn. I got the Nami super low. I landed a good W hit, but my E didn't actually hit anybody. Wukong's here to kill me because really, if they kill me, feels like the team really struggles without me. I have to be part of the fight right at the beginning, otherwise they don't know what to do. At least the wave is still cleared, though. Ooh, Pyke just immediately gets himself killed trying to make a play happen. Wukong died, though, I guess. Nice try. Zeri's also trying to make a play happen. Oh, she is. The play. The play's good. Oh, she even burned Flash, dude. What a really good play. There's still people shoving out bot side. I was just hoping that maybe Graves would rotate to try to catch this guy, and I could just pick him with my teammate. I really don't want to be going bot lane because we have a TP on top side, but because he is not going bot, then I will be the person to go fix that. I've been grouping all games, so of course my CS is like dipping down really hard, but it was probably worth it for many of the cases here because I think that they have really good hard engage, and I don't trust them not to die if I wasn't there. Wukong's topside. Lux can also burst me in one hit. I'm super squishy. It's just a matter of who burst who first. Wave clearing is a chore, and also we have absolutely zero vision control down bot side. To the point that Graves was even inside a bot side jungle, too. The whole time. They also have vision on me right now. Wow, Graves is going in. I just did a massive amount of damage to the Trist. It does not kill, though. Trist is going to survive with, like, 1 HP. Unlucky. Trist jumped towards me thinking that she would be able to survive that. I was able to clean up the rest of them. This guy's gonna jump on me. Wait, what? Dude, why is he, like, just full tanking everything? What? Anyways, really good fight again. I was able to kill the Trist. She overcommitted, and I was able to clean up the rest of them, too. Kinda scared of this guy. I already know what you're capable of, dude. That guy has a Negatron cloak. Wow. He has a lot of magic resist now. Goodness. Well, I do have a big buy, but I suddenly don't really want to spend this cash on a Storm Surge. I kind of want to get Void Staff suddenly out of nowhere, because it's crazy how much magic resist they have. But I guess I'll just go Storm Surge into Void. I mean, I already have a fully completed item. It will be good versus the squishies as well. So let's just go for that. That's okay. My ultimate does 1.1k. My ultimate's going up there. Nice. I just hope that guy so much. Just saved him topside with that R. We really want to do this dragon. For me to just rotate onto him could be bad. That guy's like giga tanky. We should just focus on the objective mainly. But they might still try to contest it, so we have to pull it out. Or can we burst it? I guess he's kind of far away, isn't he? Yeah, we can do it fast enough. Just finish. Nice. Okay, leave, leave, leave. Got it. Like, what? Is he building a Jack show? Is that normal? Have I seen that before? Literally unkillable. His damage isn't going to be as crazy as a lot of other Graves builds, though. His damage is going to be way less. Dude, are they just rushing Baron? No, they just went to the Raptors. We see that Wukong's bot side. Graves is kind of looking for something. Somebody has to defend bot. It probably has to be the Rumble. I just chunked Triss down to 1 HP. I don't know what Tristan is doing. Do they just not have vision topside at all? Because that's kind of wild that they just had their support up here. And you would think that there would be vision, like, behind Baron Pit. But I guess not. Unless she's just griefing, I'm not really sure. If they don't have vision, it's kind of understandable that she didn't probably expect me to show up, I guess. Although I did just ulti her, too, and she didn't really care. I'm scared about them doing the Baron still. Karthus is dead, so this is my jungle now. I didn't want to shove out the next wave because I didn't feel confident that maybe I wouldn't be able to get picked, and I just don't want to get picked. Tristana's going to try to kill my teammate. I don't think I can land my R this time. It's tough. Where is Lux? Is she not standing inside of a brush because she's the last person that shoved top lane? I really need a Void Staff so badly so I can actually damage this freaking Wukong, dude. That guy is, like, impossible to deal with, and this Triss continues to be super aggressive onto, like, my teammates, and she's kind of killing them on repeat whenever they get caught, unless I, like, was able to assist them from really far away, and it's making massive issues for me. Oh, can you actually defend top? That's so sick. Thank you. Dude, they could just be on Baron right now with Graves, because Graves is invincible. He probably has enough tankiness to just full tank it. She's dead. Okay, she maybe flashed. The Karthus ultimate. She's literally 1 HP, plus also these guys are giga low, so we should continue chasing all the way. We can probably get some kills here. I will get hit. Nice. I'm too afraid to continue going, so the Lux will just survive. I messed up my ultimate. I tried to predict where the Pike hook would bring him, and it clearly didn't bring him to where I thought it would, which made me not get that kill. Nonetheless, though, I believe that the only reason why she lived is that she flashed, so she won't be able to in the future, because I did deal enough damage after I missed, at least. Oh, wow, okay, I mean, I guess I'll rotate to this. I was hoping to buy my Void Staff, but this guy's actually playing so aggressive to the point that he's just gonna die. Here, let me take this. I just wanted to get rid of all their vision, because if we are truly going to be doing it, then I don't want them to know that we're on it, or like see the HP at all. Oh. Man, I don't want to flash. Oh, she's dead. Where's Lux? She probably got super chunked from that Karthus ult. I was hoping to find her. I have such a big buy. I could sell my blasting wand if I wanted to full buy a death cap, but I'm not going to be doing that. Would be goofy, though. Alright, so we just need to get a death cap, and we are extremely online. We do have Gathering Storm and Absolute Focus, because I usually feel like AP Ezreal scaling is still, like, insane if you just get past his crappy early game by getting fed, and then, once you're fed as the game becomes more stable and your use becomes worse, at least you can make up for that with the Gathering Storm. I swear, it feels so good, because you can still one-shot people even later on. Tristana just jumped in on us because she just doesn't care, I guess. You can see how much damage she just did to me, though. Like, she did so much damage, even though all she did is just press E and auto-attack me, like, twice. My W also hit her, thankfully. So she died really quickly. Where is Wukong? Is he not looking? The reason why I'm waiting is because I was just wanting Wukong to appear, but I guess it doesn't even matter. I guess I did have flash the entire time if he did show up. Everybody's just gonna die to this turret? Alright. I believe that with Lichbane, we just, like, end the game here pretty easily, because we just shoved too fast, maybe? Tristana's back alive, but we've already seen her dying, like, all game. I did miss my ability. Nice, dude. You got everybody. When there's, like, minions around and I E, my E will just, like, hit the minions instead of them, so that's why I'm not even using it, because it won't deal any damage. I'm waiting for my W every single time. It looks really awkward to play, but... Nice. Dude, this Wukong is a psycho. Stop. Leave me alone. My goodness. That guy literally was running at me in a straight line. Can I kill Nami in one hit? Boom! Yeah, I can. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the AP Ezreal mid lane. Got really fed this game. Felt like I made pretty good plays, especially with our skirmishes, and eventually we're able to win the game from that. So, well played, everybody. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a game 2, but if I am, then stick around. Otherwise, it will be Arena after this. Damage dealt was pretty similar to a lot of people. Zeri was able to do a ton where I wasn't able to fight. Like, for instance, the last team fights, she got so many kills where I didn't even get to hit anybody. And then Karthus, of course, Karthus ultimate hits everybody on the map, so his damage chart is usually pretty high, but not bad. So, anyways, thanks for watching again. Peace out, have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Ezreal mid into a Zed. This matchup after 6 is very tough. We might have a kill angle early on. I think that this might be LL Stylish, which is a Zed content creator, or he was in the past. I don't know if he is anymore. So he is a Zed one trick and pretty good at him. I think he was challenger previous seasons. I don't know if he still is. Of course, I do want to land Qs on him, but he's kind of playing super far away inside of the minion wave, which makes it way more tough. But if he like steps up for minions, I could maybe go. I accidentally misclicked my auto attack. Until we have our spell rotation that I need, there's not much that we can really do to like poke him besides just these auto attacks, because we, with AP Ezreal, care about landing W into E combo, but until that's even available, I can't really do too much. Oh, I tried throwing Q in between the minion there to get him, but I couldn't get him. Landed Q there. I do have my E available, and I'm down to use my E just to get a sudden impact proc, because I do have Electrocute, but it goes for closest target. It doesn't focus enemy champions, so the most important thing is waiting for an angle that I can even land it. So for now, we're just going to be chill. He lands double shuriken. It's a pretty similar trading pattern to mine, kind of. Dang, me missing that ability is such a big deal. But that's fine. We're, like, not really down that much farm. I will miss cannon because I used my Q when I shouldn't have. We'll be even farm, even though I missed cannon. We'll just do E plus trigger. I know he'll hit all of his combo here. We'll just continue doing some auto attacks because he used his abilities, so we know that he doesn't have any. Of course, our combo that we do to trade versus people with AP Ezreal with the E max first becomes a lot easier once I actually have more points than E, because the E cooldown's kind of long during the early game. You're mostly AD Ezreal. We even started Doran's Blade, because honestly going Doran's Ring is just super grief, because the ratios aren't really that crazy on it. I just landed a good hit onto him again. He doesn't have Ignite, so that's why I keep on playing kind of aggressive onto him. I feel like he's played this matchup before. I feel like I just fought this guy like a week ago, but I don't remember. I got another Electrocute trigger, but every single time I do this, if I ever got ganked by Zac, I would, like, instantly die. So we have to be worried about that, but he is kind of getting within his kill range. I'm trying to deny cannon, so I'm just, like, walking up just to deny it. He'll probably take his base, and if he does, that's going to be really bad for me, so I'm going to just try to grab the wave and then just reset, because if I don't base and get back fast enough, we have a 9 CS lead, and since he's able to get back so quickly, he's probably going to hard shove, and I'll miss a bunch of farm if I don't do this fast enough. The base definitely is not, like, the most ideal one ever, but at least we were able to, I feel like, kind of get him away from some of the wave. Like, he did miss the full cannon. Like, he didn't even get the EXP for it, which might make up for it. I mean, taking TP is all about making your lane a little bit more stabilized. I could probably get a bigger punish if he didn't have TP, but I have Ignite advantage, which could be kind of nice. I got Electrocute trigger. Just auto-attacking. Don't panic when he uses his ability. Just try to only get hit by one shuriken, and I did. Because not getting hit by any shurikens usually is, like, impossible. You're usually going to get hit by at least one. If you ever, like, do the trading pattern that I'm doing. I'm going to deny this caster minion. I don't even know if he got the EXP of that. He was pretty far away. Oh, Nico's mid. She's one of these minions right now. She's looking... So I'm just going to play safe until I can step up. He just popped his potion. I did miss one minion. Oh, wow, he jumped away. Okay, he really didn't want to get up by my E, I guess. He might be in the wave, and if he is, I can, like, ulti him just for poke. But also, if there's, like, a low H... Oh, no, they're just so dead bot side. Dang it. Is there anybody that I can kill with my R? I can just fish for an R, but it's probably not going to work. Also, Yanara is chasing Braum because Braum got, like, super caught. I maybe can help out with this. Oh, this is actually okay if I can get there, but he's probably gone. I'm still going to rotate over. I just want to make sure that my teammates are going to live. Even if we can't get anything afterwards, that's okay. We did at least have wave crash. I'm just going to harass this guy a little bit, use my abilities onto him. He is super low and his red buff is coming up. It would be so good to invade right now if my Lee Sin wants to. But my wave clear is really bad, which creates a problem of like being able to assist with it. So my Lee Sin is going to have to do it alone. But it looks like it's kind of panning out for him, I think. This is still okay, dude. I might be missing a little bit of farm, but this fight means that Zed is just going to miss a bunch of farm mid. He's not collecting anything right now. Whenever we're in, like, the jungle fighting, if we can ever get a wave shove like that, and then Zed is forced to go back, that enables my teammates to usually have a better angle for a fight, because if he decides to roam, then he'll just miss so much, but... We'll see if I can even do anything here, because this fight lasted so long that he respawned. Was able to kill one. He should die here. This guy got caught, just auto-attacking, and that guy dies too. So yeah, we just are trying to use our advantage in lane where we have been able to kind of shove on repeat, and then he's leaving when the wave is going to crash, and even though I'm sacking some minions, he's going to lose way more, which puts a huge dilemma for him, and also makes it way more difficult to fight when, I feel like we're on a stronger spike point. I don't even know if Zed had ultimate, because he kind of used it bot side, and Zed ultimate's kind of long, and I had mine available too. I didn't get to really see that. Lee Sin played it very well. But this all stemmed from, Zac held mid, got chunked, got low, died to Lee Sin, because Lee Sin... I don't know if Lee Sin actually was paying attention to it, or my ping even mattered, telling him that he was low. But I did try to let him know just in case, because that kind of information can, like, be crazy. And look at the, like, CS advantage. When he went bot side, he never even got a kill. My wave is kind of bad, but fixing it is, like, terrible, so that's why I was thinking about taking a base, because, like, my champion literally is so worthless for wave clear. It's, like, one of the weakest points of playing this champion. I'll just flash. I should be okay. I don't even know if I needed to, but Zed is kind of a scary champion sometimes, and I was unsure if I would be able to survive it if I didn't, and just wanted to dodge the shuriken hit. It looks like he might even shove out the next wave and get caught by Lee Sin. Never mind, Lee Sin's going for an invade instead, just kidding. He even uses his shadow. This guy is so aggressive with shadow usage. If he got ganked, he would have died, but it's okay. It looks like Lee Sin could maybe do something too. Maybe not. Looks like he's maybe gonna die. Okay, sadly that Zac is, like, way too tanky to kill, so we're not gonna be able to do anything to, catch that guy, but bot lane's already winning really hard, and Jinx is not supposed to be a character that has an early game advantage, so we have our scaling, like, on lock for the rest of the game. That guy is gonna be so strong. And we're all about burst anyways. So for me, we're just going to be trying to assassinate people once I finish this Gunblade. I was thinking about getting the plant and river. I guess it's not too necessary. I can just go back mid. We do have some lifesteal. He's pressuring this guy a little bit. Nico's not in the jungle, is she? I doubt it. We're still up 21 farm on this guy. We might be seen here. Oh, Nico was here the whole time. Kind of dumb, but I might have killed him because I was able to combo. I was also kind of getting a phone call at the same exact time, and I was, like, distracted a little bit. Anyways, that's fine. So, we were able to still kill him because I landed a good combo onto him. Our burst damage on Ezreal is absolutely insane with the items that we have, and also when your E is finally maxed, the magic damage you deal if you do land full combo is crazy. Because this type of Ezreal build with AP Ezreal, I used to go first strike in the past, but I don't do it anymore because it felt like you had to play for scaling, but scaling Ezreal didn't feel as good as full assassin AP Ezreal, where you would immediately just go for trying to solo kill people on repeat with your sudden impact plus your Gunblade, where you just land W, and then you E forwards and try to kill them. Of course, this might be death. No, maybe not. Ooh, I didn't die. I'm alive for now. I landed a good combo and I dodged quite a bit of his shurikens, but also Omnivamp goes kind of crazy because I deal so much that he probably didn't expect the healing to come through. So he even burned his flash, and this matchup, as I mentioned, is like super tough once he actually reaches 6 because he can usually all-in us. What he did there is, when you put the W onto somebody and use your E because your E will target them and detonate the W, which will cause it to deal big burst, he can cause the E to completely go away with his ultimate. So that's what he did. So the E does no damage, and it's what I maxed first. So the only reason why he technically survived is because of that. Nice kill, nice kick. This guy has no ultimate for a little bit, which is pretty convenient. If he uses his shadow here, if Braum wants to step up on, like, the wave, but at a better timing than that, I could have maybe just E'd forward just to slow him. Still not that bad, though. I just E'd forward just to hit any hit onto him. I don't care about using the W. I just want to use my Q because it's easier to land, because if I use W and it misses, then I'm going to deal nothing compared to landing a super consistent ability. Because some people I know probably, like, question why I would not do EWQ. Because technically that would deal more damage. I just feel like the payoff just isn't really worth it. I just want to guarantee the hit no matter what. We'll use W on this turret here. Hit it for the plating. See that Zed's bot side. We have Zac top side. Multiple of them are dead, so we're pretty safe right now. Need to be aware of Nico. One thing that can help you versus Nico, if you ever don't want to count minions, which you should be doing usually, but let's pretend that you want to also a different method, or like a way of maybe you can check the minions once you have this happen. If you press tab and Nico isn't a question mark, if she's a minion, it will still show her not a question mark. So if she's disguised as a minion, you can actually have that as a method to know where she is. If you didn't know. Even if Nico is disguised. Right now, Nico is disguised as that minion, and you can see that when I press tab, she appears. So we know that's her. Okay, maybe that's, like, not exactly her, but she's on the map somewhere because of us pressing tab, and she's not on the mini-map because when you're disguised as a minion, you don't show that way. I'll just Gunblade that guy, they die. They tried to do I guess, a play where they thought that they were trying to catch out Jinx, but I was already in the area, so my ultimate kind of changed the entire fight. Just harassing that guy a little bit, because I'm not really afraid with my teammates around, I think. We should be pretty safe here. Lee Sin used Kick, he kind of is getting a little bit outplayed. I'll just ignite him and kill him, although the turret's gonna kill me. Oh, I did not die yet. I got flash auto-attacked one time. But I was not worth a big shutdown, so it's not really that bad because it was a flash for flash, and it's still, like, definitely working out for us. This guy is AP and Aura. I feel like they're just tilted and just, like, building whatever. Seems like a pretty straightforward game to me. It looks like it should just be a win. We have good scaling on the team, our super OP hyper carry of a champion that can win without me. She, like, Jinx literally can solo carry team fights with the front line, and we have a front line. With Braum and Cho'Gath, she can just wail on people in team fights with her Runin's Hurricane, with her rockets from, like, a mile away, because her auto-attack range is so far and just kill everybody. Cho'Gath probably will die here. He did land a good combo, but there's no way for him to survive it. I'm going to be versus somebody I don't like facing, but he's not, like, so scary that I shouldn't be able to, like, farm versus him. I had my ultimate available. I didn't see how low Zed was. Otherwise, I could have maybe ultied base to try to catch him on the moment that he gets back to spawn. No, he's not even low. I'm just gonna blue trinket just to make sure that Kled's not in the brush. I mean, he's not that scary, but I might as well use it since it's available. That blue trinket will, like, last all game, too. It might be useful for somebody else in the future. There's, like, a top fight that could break out, and I wish that I could be a part of it, but, I'm just gonna commit bot because I'm already down here, and for me to rotate all the way to that fight at this point, besides just pressing my R, probably is gonna be an issue. So I'll grab the wave beforehand at least. Plus also, as I said, Jinx. Jinx is just ridiculous. Is this guy really going Gunblade Yunara? My goodness. Aw, really, dude? That misses. I tried to go for a WQ hit there because I just want to see my damage. Also, it's, like, less stressful versus a champion like this where, when I did that versus Zed, it's because I feel like if I don't always do the best optimal trading pattern that guarantees the harass, it can end up with me maybe getting out-traded and dying. Meanwhile, this guy is, like, so weak, I can just do whatever versus her, and I won't get punished even if I miss everything. She can't all-in me like him, so I could play differently. In fact, she might be just killable through, maybe? Dang it, dude. One last auto attack. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to return kill. Yeah, the damage is absurd. Our 2 item spike, we can usually kill squishy champions with just 1 rotation. Like, I didn't even land my Q there, and it still did such a ridiculous amount, right? We just land W, go in with E. This hits for 500, this hits for 500. So we're dealing like 1,000 damage instantly. Gunblade also hits for like 300. We have auto attacks, we have Ignite. We also have runes that deal damage as well. So all of these things together cause our burst damage versus the extreme squishies to be so high that they can't even do anything. Zed also went Armored Advance. I don't know if he thought that I was maybe going AD, but that's sick for me. That makes it so much easier for me to kill him. Way easier game. I could get ganked by Zac here, which would suck. No, never mind. We see him top. We're okay. To do trading patterns versus Kled, he might all in if I try. Because if I use my E forwards, he could try to all in. He's not that weak of a character. My team's still doing stuff mid. I do have my Lich Bane and base that I have to go buy. Oh, this team fight's gonna break out. I'm gonna try to get there fast, but we'll see if I can even get there in time. I do have my ultimate still available, too. My ultimate lands on a couple of them. Almost kills them. Nice. And that guy dies, too. We just E on top of the Zed and pressed Gunblade, did like 500 damage instantly, but also the rest of the team is there too. We'll just auto-attack that once, and she has 17 kills already. So, yeah, looks like the game is most likely over. It would be so cool to one-shot her at the end. My W hit the Nexus, because W can hit Nexus. Oh my gosh, dude, he flashed. I just wanted to damage test. The game's already over. So what happened is that I just pressed W, E towards Yanara, and pressed Q. Did most of her HP. Can't one-shot because, like, she's also getting healing from the thingy. But you can see how much damage I deal right there without Lich Bane too, right? So anyways, thanks for watching. That was game one of it to understand how Ezreal works and what we're trying to do for our trading patterns. We were versus, I believe, a Z1 trick, and it still, again, could be that content creator. I felt like I did a pretty good job against him, especially for the decision-making of, like, the fights inside of the jungle. Made it pretty easy to play around. Whatever happened bot side, when he roamed down there and didn't get any kills, that was, like, a huge deal. You can see that I did second most damage to the Jinx. Jinx, of course, did the most. I did deal more damage than the Zed. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll look at the Zed, just kind of curious about how much Zed points this guy does have. He has about 232 mastery, which I think is, I think you just kind of, 100 mastery is about 1 million points. I think it might be even more, like it's 1.2 million, so it could be like 2.5k master, or million points back when they used to do it from that. But not bad. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Ezreal and Arena section. We are starting off with some prismatic items here, or augments here. We have Ominous Pact. I didn't like this the last time that I used it. I didn't think it was very good. Also, it's mostly for AP, and I don't think that I'll be doing that. We have Doomsayer. Does anybody have a curse thing? Fey Magic. To stack Doomsayer would be a bit of a chore. I'm kind of down to try out Spellwake. I don't think Spellwake is the craziest thing, usually, but could be kind of fun. We'll just try to get CDR boots so I can spam more frequently. Whenever I land an ability, I create a blast that goes from me to them. The blast is usually good if you're being chased, so we're about, like, kiting. I just hit them with a bunch of that bomb, I think. So that was pretty nice. Landing my W doesn't trigger the Spellwake. What? That's so lame. I didn't realize that W not dealing damage would mean that it doesn't trigger either. It's alright, though. We can still just chase them down. This Spellwake, of course, when people run away from you, will, like, almost never land, which makes it usually suboptimal in a lot of runs. Oh, she got all of that plant? Dang, dude, that's tragic. I only get to kill one person here. I don't think that I can kill her. Spellwake did 300 damage, but of course we have only begun the game, and when I actually have like way crazier CDR, especially for my Q, I'm hoping to make it so my Q refreshes itself, because that's when I can really do really big spam. So that's what I'm hoping for. My teammate also has Gambit Anvil, which would be so crazy for this Ornn thing. Actually, no, it wouldn't be crazy for it, actually. Never mind. Because this opens up a shop, but I guess the shop doesn't really benefit her buying anvils, though. It's probably for the best that it wasn't chosen. The Hoi one just gives us Adaptive Force, Movement Speed, or Health upon getting it. We have Diamond Tip Spear, which is pretty good. We have something that helps reset my abilities, but Diamond Tip Spear increases damage dealt by quite a bit if I want to deal damage with my Q. So I think I'd prefer that. I don't believe it increases the damage of Spellwake, which is tragic, though. Because that would have been really nice. It increases our auto-attack range as well, but what we really care about is just being able to increase the Q damage based off a distance, so we're increasing it by a pretty large amount. I have played Lethality Ezreal before, and we could get rid of Spellwake in the future, honestly, even though it's a prismatic. If we find other stuff that's even better, we could, like, swap up the build. Because Lethality Ezreal is not that bad. I think that his AD on his Q is giga buffed in Arena for some reason, because maybe he's like inconsistent and they just had to give him that. It's 160%. Katarina's just jumping on Sona. I wanted to kind of help out with Sona, but... yeah, because Volver just straight up died. I have to go to the other side. There's literally no way to beat all of them. I pillared one. Boom! Oh my gosh, okay. I was able to kill every single person. Okay, we have Death Touch. Man, we could have just totally done a Curse run, couldn't we? Oh, well, it's too late for that. We have something that's Ability Haste related. We have something Crit related. I don't really care about that. I care about ability spamming. I don't believe Spellwake triggers off of OK Boomerang, so we can't take that. We have... this turns into a random augment. Recursion giving us Ability Haste is alright. But I feel like I'll already be building items that give me a lot of ability haste in the first place, if anything. So I kind of don't want that. I'll take Unstable. We have a crit-based one for this round, where we just technically just have 25% crit chance. Not really that good. It's alright, though. I am getting chased down hard, guys. This Yone is also just going for me, like, on repeat. There's only so much that I can do if I'm just gonna get forced that hard. I can't keep my distance away from him, so I just can't really do too much. I'm glad that we won one of the rounds that we probably should have never won, because I think that it's gonna take a little bit of time to get this online for whatever we're trying to do. Because right now, I'm not confident that, we have much going for us. For, like, a crazy build path. We just have, like, okay things. Because do I want to build Rylai's? Do I want to make it so my ability's slow, so Spellwake can land easier? We have a Symphony of War this time. That's good. Lethal Tempo and Conquer. It's just going to be constantly changing. I feel like I just should build a Manamune, potentially. Thinking about it. Yeah, we can build it. That's fine. In 2 rounds, it will upgrade. We'll have, like, a decent amount of mana to work with now. I'm just unsure if I want to go AP or AD yet. Also, I could do a mana build, especially if I found mana augments, but that would be pretty random to find, but it does open up that avenue. I can't do enough. The spell wake is kind of going crazy because they keep on running at me, though. They just kind of unironically just run in a straight line towards me. So because they are, spell wake finally did big damage. It did 4,000. Dude, I am trying so hard to survive, but he just won't let up. 4.5k, actually. Way better damage on it. Oh, nice. And we were able to win it, too. Not bad. I thought that was probably going to be round loss once I died, but Zona's kind of tanky. My item and damage over time effects can crit. My item can Spellwake crit? It can't, right? I don't think it can, ever. My item stuff can crit. My Mermana can crit. My Bork can crit. Could be okay. I found a mana thing. Screw that. I found Overflow. I made it so my damage on my abilities is increased by a percentage. So we have Synergy with 2 things. We have one thing that's does bonus damage based off of distance, and I have one thing that's now based off of something else. He didn't even go for this guy. What? I thought he was for sure going to go for this guy. Dude, the Sivir is crushing us. Careful, guys. That Sivir damage is ridiculous. I did kill one of them. I got one of the plants. Running towards these guys is tough. I almost have my ultimate back up. If I randomly hit a stray ultimate, it could be big. Nice. Big burst from far away. Huge plays. Right now, my mana costs are doubled, by the way, with this, which can be a problem. Wait. Dude, this just turned into juiced. Now I have something that causes my auto attacks and abilities to trigger on hit bonus damage, and it also stacks up further every single round, but it's only going to be for this round. Our Mermana's done. Man, if I save my cash, one of the most fun ways of playing this is finding a talisman, because talisman is one of the only items in the game that can give you a huge amount of mana. Otherwise, I can just immediately buy a Seraph's. And I feel like I want to risk it. We can find any mana item and it would be good too. Like, we can find Detonation Orb, that'd be fine. And build other stuff later. So for now, I'm just not going to spend my cash. We might be strong enough to win without me buying an item. And if we do lose, it's not the end of the world. We're pretty healthy. We've been winning a lot of rounds that we shouldn't have been winning in the first place. I did try to sustain myself here, but it's kind of tough, guys. I'm doing the best that I can. The Quinn kind of just ran at me, and she's melee ranged Quinn because she has Draw Your Sword, so she did kind of deal a lot and sustain herself, but she also has Deceive as well, so she jumped on top of me as soon as I ran away. Did he really just make it so he didn't die there? Dang. Yeah, I had a feeling that Quinn would just kill us. As soon as she got rezzed, I felt like it was kind of over for me. I didn't realize where she was, and all she's doing is just seeking me out every single fight and just going for me. Tough. Really tough. Yeah, look how, like, useless Spell Wake was in this instance. That's why I'm thinking about maybe removing it. We have crit chance and attack speed. We have Typhoon. Leg Day. Convert AP into bonus AD. In Spell Wake level 2. I think we'll convert AP into bonus AD. And then we will sell our boots, buy a talisman, or not buy a talisman, but, you know, search for talisman. Have Demon King, Warmogs, Reapers. We have something that's dash related. Lightning Rod. Let's just go Mirage Blade. Makes it so my E is a much shorter cooldown whenever I land my abilities now. I don't have boots though, so I'm slow. Are they killing my teammates quickly, or is this looking like just a free win? She Ezreal ulted me back, but it didn't really honestly feel that much. Sona's kind of doing the most right now. He's so tanky. My Q hits so hard. This has done a total of 9,000 bonus damage so far. Oh, nice. We're also the perfect HP for Garen if it chooses this, where we can get back a little bit of HP to hopefully make it so we last longer. Aw, so nice. So we're gonna get back 20 HP. I have Firebrand. Yeah, I think we just still remove Spellwake. I still just don't think that this augment is it, and I would be down to find literally any other augment in the game and just replace it. You have served your purpose. Farewell. Overflow is now max, and this one's now max. I can also buy back my boots if I really wanted to. Let's just do that. I kind of want Omnivamp boots, kind of. I feel like having a little bit of survivability through maybe healing myself or through having really good damage from far away could be really good. Like, look how much damage my Q's dealing. This target dummy has 80 armor, by the way. I am hitting for way more than the number that it's showing. But anyways, now we have something that makes it so when I spend my mana, I reset my abilities. Damn, dude, this Kaisa doesn't really die. Oh, the Kaisa is still back there, and I can't even get to her. Like, the Leona is just frontlining so well, and hitting my Qs past her is just so challenging. We have Shrink Ray. I still can't afford another prismatic item, which is really tragic, so I guess that I'll just go for the Archangels. As you can see, my AD has just increased by such a big amount. We also have AD scalings on a lot of our abilities, so... like, look at that difference. That's crazy how much it gives me. Because we have dual scaling on everything, it's really nuts, even though it's, I know we don't have, like, much AP. We're still increasing the magic damage of our abilities, and then, of course... because we have the overflow increasing it further, and also this increasing the ability damage even further. I think we just need some pen to deal with some of the tanky people. Is the thing, as soon as I have some pen, we'll be okay. What would I want the most? Probably Augmented Power would go crazy. Increase my item damage and augment damage by a percentage again. Silver augment. True shot. Wow, true shot hits for 1.2k. We have lethal tempo and conquer. Draw your sword. Draw your sword isn't that bad. It increases my ED by a percentage. Tap dancer. Tap dancer doesn't really matter in this game. So draw your sword would benefit. Like, I don't think that true shot gets increased by diamond tip spear, nor does it get increased by overflow, I believe. So that wouldn't actually work with that. So I'll go draw your sword. This means that I can't auto attack anymore, which means that I need way more CDR. My CDR is so weak. This does give me a life steal, but I have 900 AD. Kind of nuts amount of AD right now. Dude, this Vladimir has no cooldown on his pool at all. Like, literally non-stop. I guess I just have to, like, auto-attack him to try to kill him. I think that I'm only surviving through the lifesteal that I have in the Sona as well. This guy literally will never die. No! Oh, wait, did I get that? Nice. The other team, or my teammates were able to kill that other guy. That was so challenging to deal with. Gosh, dude, Vladimir literally has infinite pool. I also now have Seraph, so I'll have a big shield whenever this pops, which is great. I still wish that we had the freaking, Should I just sell Mirage Blade? Doesn't really do that much for us, does it? Gosh, but I also don't have pen, do I? Like, I have none. I would probably go Perplexity, because this will just turn into AD, and it will still give me a pretty nice effect. And I get armor and magic pen at the same time. So I guess we'll just go that first. I'll save my cash, because I probably will sell Mirage Blade in hopes of finding a other prismatic item that's better. I don't think that Mirage Blade is doing too much for us. I do die immediately because she has something that makes her explode upon dying, and also they just, like, hyper-focused me. It's very difficult for me to deal with anything like that. I play off of distance, so if I don't get any distance, there's nothing I can do. Like, this guy is so crazy. She just went for me again and dies for it, but, I mean, we were able to get her. We have 35% increased damage from this. I can upgrade something, or I can replace something. I feel like Draw Your Sword level 2 can't be that bad. It increases my AD by a percentage. My Q hits for 2,000. Whoa. That's like a pretty big amount. Trinity Force also doesn't increase, this does it based off of your base damage, so even though I have so much AD, it actually wouldn't increase my, stuff much more. I should have expected that. Hey, I'm not dead, though. Thank you for healing me. Because I have no auto attack range, I just have to play the range game versus them, like, with my abilities, and that's it. I just killed myself because I literally caused all of my abilities to hit me, and I deal so much that I instantly died. Man, is the Gluttonous really doing a lot of healing for us? We do have lifesteal. I feel like that might be enough, so we'll, I guess, just remove this and keep the other one. We got more mana-based stuff. That's pretty nice. That scales, sadly, with AP, so that doesn't do anything, but Crown gives us survivability and mana. Mana will go back into giving me more AP and also more AD, and that will all convert into even more AD. So now I gained a massive amount more. The Sona shielding is crazy. It's usually keeping me alive. I am a very squishy character, but our team comp's very good. My ultimate hits for 2,000. My ultimate hits less than my Q does. My Q does more. Did my ability even land on the Kaisa there? Gosh. She's so fast, but at least I have, like, ability resetting, I guess. Because if I just ability reset on repeat, I can probably eventually hit her. No! My Q should have hit her there, but she's too quick. Well, oh well. I tried chasing, I did 14,000 damage. She probably has some form of sustain. Maybe I can get res, but we'll see. I kind of died in a really bad spot. Wow, that Sona shielding was massive. Volibear can probably never win this on his own. Whoever, is letting her auto attack so much is so challenging to deal with because the stuff that she has is crazy. Still can replace another augment. I have lightning strikes. We don't fight anybody this round. There's another augment selection after this too. I'll just upgrade Draw Your Sword again. I feel like my cooldowns being so long kind of sucks. I don't really reset my abilities very quickly at all. I was really hoping to be able to reset them way more, but I guess that our ability haste really is kind of low, and even having Mirage Blade doesn't really help out too much with it, so still, just removing that for anything else that is prismatic based will probably be better. Oh, the Quinn just immediately kills that guy. Huh. That's probably what's going to happen to me. Unless Sona can defend me, I guess. Oh yeah, I canceled Mirage because we're at the end game where we can never remove it. No, that sucks. I have Firebrand. I don't think Firebrand does anything for us, so we should remove it. Attack range. Chroma Flux. Wow, that does a really ridiculous amount of damage. Fan the Hammer, which does quite a bit. Hive Mind. Dual Wield. Gosh, I wish that there was better choices, really. I'll just take Fan the Hammer. It's by far the best thing here. We just have to win this round. Can we do it? Volibear does have also Elder. The Quinn is gonna try to one-shot me, because that's what she does. But I do have Crown. Crown's kind of a big deal. But it's not a big enough deal. I'm not allowed to take this, apparently, so my character that was in the middle of trying to take it completely stopped moving. Their run is just way better than ours. We could have had crazy synergy if we ever found the talisman, but there's probably no way to win this now. As soon as I get hit by a single Elder tick, it's just over. Elder's giga busted, even though we had it on our side. Hey, wow, 96k damage, though. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.